Year, make, and model. What we did?
2013 Jetta Sport Wagon, CBTA engine code. We did 4 ignition coil or 5 coils, 5 spark plugs, and a water pump. All right, we're gonna be replacing the water pump now.
Water pump. 10 mil for the windshield wash res. Unplugging the sensor for the coolant reservoir. T25 for the 2 screws for the coolant reservoir. 13 for the engine support bracket. 2 13s right in there. 2 16s for the engine mount. 5 17s passenger side wheel. Taking out the quarter wheel well. Splash shield 8 T25s. Pulling the serpentine belt off. Remember the direction it's in, unless you are not replacing it. No, unless you are replacing it, it doesn't matter. But if you pull it off and you're going to keep it in the same direction. Triple square 10.
Triple square 10.
What pulley is that?
Crank pulley.
Crank pulley.
You don't have to take this tensioner out, but it will make the job easier.
What size? 10 triple?
10 triple.
The tensioner just gives you more room.
Yeah, you'll see. Think so?
I think we've done one of them where you pulled it out, you just rocked it or something.
No.
Removing the second serpentine belt. Remember the direction if you're saving it. If you're putting a new one on, it doesn't matter. So I've never seen coolant drip like that. Most of the time when I see coolant, it's just like splashes. 13?
Yeah, it's another not necessary, but will give you a lot more room.
Is it the AC compressor? What is this? You just rock it down. Lower radiator hose. Scraping all the crusties off. Reconnecting the lower coolant line. Pulling the motor mount.
16.
The 16. Pull the 16 in there. Using the jack stand to lower the engine on so we can lift up to get the motor mount out. And I'll lift it up just enough. Yeah, I've never seen this mount.
I know that. That's why I said you haven't.
You did something with that, or 2 more 16s. Lower it down a little bit so it lifts up the engine.
Yes.
So we just lowered the car to lift the engine up so we have a little bit more room to get to the water pump, which is this guy. T30. 3 of those? 4 of those?
3 of these, yeah.
Bottom one's hard?
Well, the bottom one you're going to have to go with a regular.
Oh, the bottom one you have to do with a regular wrench. How often do these go?
Pretty rare anymore. I mean, but then again, it's rare for me to service this car, so. Shit, dropped it.
Do we have a time idea on the
Oh, you're good. We just took a bar and we just popped it off a little bit.
What are the other parts?
Yep. The weep hole.
Oh, the weasel?
Same as like every one ever.
Gotcha. There's the opening. We're gonna clean it up and stuff a new one in.
Fresh new pump. When you put it in, we pull down.
We pulled down. What happens if you put it up?
I don't think it'll fit. I don't think it'll even line in the grooves.
Installing the 3 T30s. Installing number 2 T30.
For the bottom bolt, take a little piece of paper towel, put it over your T30. That way your bolt will stay on.
Sticks in. Installing number 3. This one you have to put on with a wrench. Cleaning her up.
Clean enough?
I know, that's what I thought was kind of funny.
Well, the job is clean.
Installing the motor mount. Held on with 3 16s, 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Rear one started while I'm here.
You can actually reach it.
Yeah.
Get the rear one going. Oh, slowly put the car up.
Yep.
Two 16s. Installing the 2 13s with a little bracket. Installing the 2 T25s for the coolant reservoir. Plugging the sensor in. Installing the 10 for the windshield wash. Tightening that 16 for the back motor mount. Installing the tensioner with a triple square 10. Installing the pulley. 5 triple square 10s. Is there a certain way to put it on, or?
Yeah, it's keyed. Well, it's not keyed, but it'll only go on one way.
Gotcha.
The holes only line up one way.
Installing the AC compressor back in. He highly recommends pulling it out because it saves you the ease of use, just getting to everything, right?
Yep, get you a little more room to
Gives you a little bit more
jack
room.
up the engine.
Held on with
3 13s.
we got 3 13s for the AC compressor. Putting the serpentine belt back on. Make a note before you pull it off, it might help you to put it back on. Is there a diagram on these cars or no?
Not on the car, no.
No?
Not actually on the car. Online, yeah, you can find one.
I just remember like the GMs and my van had it, a little diagram. So definitely take notes when you take it off. Installing the second serpentine. This one's relatively easy. Installing the quarter wheel well, held on with a few T25s. Make sure all your hoses are clipped up. Installing the splash shield with 8 T25s. Installing the wheel, held on with 5/17s. Good question to ask. If you didn't have this, could you do it without it?
Yeah.
Your wrist,
It's hard to bleed it.
it's hard to bleed it.
These are a lot easier, but
Yeah. I should find one of these on Amazon, put it in. That's a good referral.
I don't even know how this was staying attached. Not even
Thing has
close.
seen better days.
Not even close.
Alright. Holding vacuum. Injecting the coolant. Alrighty. She starts up. Completed the faults. Your make and model. What we did.
2013 Jetta Sport Wagon, CBTA engine code. We did 4 ignition coil or 5 coils, 5 spark plugs, and a water pump.